Saginaw's got too many men. They got away with it, but they're in the clear, and Maggio scores.
DeAngelis, and that took an odd bounce in the Spitfires' favor. Here comes Maggio, right side. Maggio scores! Some Maggio magic.
Period out playing the Greyhounds badly, didn't get anything to show for it. Here he is, just finding a loose puck. Watch him just snap this quickly, and that's behind Ivanov.
Back to Cristoforo. Miedema and Maggio will switch sides. Here's Maggio. Maggio breaks his stick in front of that. Scores! Chris!
And pass to Millette for Maggio. Millette wants it back as he drives the front of the goal. He gets tied up, stuck with it. Maggio backhand scores! It to Smith. Smith gives it to Maggio. Knocked off his stick, but right to a trailing DeAngelis. In front, scores! Maggio on the redirect. And what a match we got going tonight. These two teams.
Viewing for a head check, however, as Abraham lets one fly just line high to the blocker. Christopoulos now scores. Kuzman was set up in front of Cranley. He never saw it high to the gloves. To Game 7 of the OHL Championship Series. Face-off one, Reed Gee couldn't handle it. Thomas Johnston off to the races now. Pass cross ice in front of the net. They score. Matthew Maggio, 5-3 Spitfires.
Rice Dogs, she's 34 years old. Centering in front of that. Bronson Ride! Right back on the tape, and Ride tucks it home. Maggio is off the bench, and he's got a step. Maggio scores! Opening up a 3-goal lead for Spits. Draw one, back to the point. There's a shot, scores! Run it up and put it in the back of the net. The Spitfires take flight. Continue it into the third with some fresh ice. They'll try to get a shot off right off the face-off, and they will! Oh, boy! Spitfires score to make it 6-1.
Face-off. Copeland couldn't control. It's a little bit out of a new-look Windsor team, and there's a steal by Maggio coming in. Rosenzweig with the save, and they score on the rebound. What a start, the response. Millette cycles Thomas Johnston. Looking for Maggio. Jacob LeBlanc right on top of him, and he neatly stripped him of the puck and then couldn't clear as DeAngelis keeps it in. They score! Maggio tipped it. It changed directions, and it's 6-3.
Once again, it's Renwick in the way, and this one finds its way out of the zone. Renwick back. Maggio with it. Shot, and he scores. Matthew Maggio, top of the right circle. 55 seconds into the second.
Here's O'Flaherty. Puck ahead, back it over the line. Maggio in front, scores! Spitfires 4-1. Penalty, another one coming up here. Maggio took a high stick. Hammered by Renwick, and the Spitfires take flight. Tied at 1. Came to the front, and now Maggio spits it into space now for Millette. Millette on the right side, in on goal! Scores! Jacob Millette makes it 5-3. Pierre on the wing for Maggio. Maggio back up the middle, inside out on Hache, and then scores! Maggio magic makes it 6-3. Maggio in tight for Sobolev. Sobolev down the wing. Sobolev to the front of it, off to the side. Now Morneau back for Maggio. Shot, scores! Spitfires take the lead late.
As the Spitfires, they get it here for Renwick. Shot, scores!
As after winning the draw, get the cross-ice pass and makes no mistake. Nice snapshot there, beating Costantini high blocker side.
Fora. He's got Maggio. Maggio coming in on the break. Maggio scores! Matthew Maggio.
A great pass to split the D as the Rangers playing catch-up the entire way. And Vandenberg can't stop that.
So you need 4 goals. You got 20 minutes to do it, so you score 1 every 5. There's a shot in the loud one here. Cristoforo makes it 5-2.
And Millette, Miedema helps. D down the wall here. Going to get it back, and then he's going to try and center this, but it goes right off the skate of Seed. You can sit for
Maggio back in behind the net. Abraham quickly in front of the net. They'll score! And the Spitfires take flight. Fires. Firebirds scoring early in the first. Now Abraham's got a step. Abraham left side scores! Maggio far side for Abraham back to Maggio. Scores! Maggio magic!
2 times wasting here. He shoots it through the screen. And you can see Day in the net is fooled.
Ahead to Maggio. Maggio to center. Pass to Millette on the wing. Millette looking to the front of the net. Tipped and scores! Greentree's got a pair. The Spitfires up 2-0.
Absolutely. Costantini is in there. Trying to break in. Scoring is Windsor.
It's turned over right there off the skate, and then down low was the Windsor captain who up and over the shoulder of Costantini and made this a 6-2 hockey game.
20 left in the game. Maggio hustles to it. Comes off the leg, and now the Spitfires a chance to clear. Millette looking to the empty cage, and they'll steal it away! Spitfires see that. Cristoforo will jump in over the line. Here's Morneau. Dropping the puck, and they'll score again! 2-0.
The Batier gets blown up for a little drop play, and then another cross-ice pass right on the money.
Tini. Outlet for Boucher. Boucher watched by Maggio. Maggio drives to the net. Maggio scores short-handed! It's me, Maggio!
Now it'll be Windsor bringing it in. Windsor, top of the left circle, Maggio. Played in front, opportunity, they score. Liam Greentree, 3 unanswered goals for the Spitfires. The Otters trail with 8.5 to go in the third.
Played with Morneau, back to Jodwin. Now for Maggio, low, Miedema walks out front. Oh, that's pretty. Ethan Miedema with the tuck around Tristan Malbuff, and it's 2-1 under a minute later. It'll be tied up. Millette backs out to the left point. Maggio steps on his shot, scores! Matthew Maggio through the pile, past Malbuff and in. Malbuff never had a chance to see that. There was a tie up in front. And Maggio takes it, who collects it, walks in, oh my goodness, Matthew Maggio goes upstairs as he pokes it around Gavin White and lifts it over Tristan Malbuff. It's 3-3.
DeAngelis far side, quick shot, Maggio scores! And the Spitfires take flight. Tail end of a shift for him, he's just going to delay, lead for Maggio, Maggio, he'll snipe another one! Here now broken up. Maggio looking for the trick left side. Maggio backhand, and he's got it! It's a me, Maggio! Finding the skates of DeAngelis, wants to move that ahead. Maggio trying to get some ice. Here he comes, he's got 3. Maggio, he's got 4! Gets upended on the entry. Cristoforo moves it ahead. Is he gonna do it again? Maggio!
Up into his equipment again, and this time now he'll have a chance to bust down the right wing side. Tried to move it off to Greentree. Greentree spins it. Millette, Maggio, a shot, he scores! It was just a matter of time. He's been all over the ice. Matthew Maggio is going to give the Spit some breathing room. It's now 5-3.
Start to go all in. Trade deadline coming up in early January. Miedema for Sobolev, top of the circle, off the crossbar, rebound!
With it for Windsor, in over the storm line, stopped neatly there by Bushinger, but blocked by the Spitfires, and it's Maggio shooting and scores! And that puck battle won along the boards, and Maggio's shot eludes Gillespie, and it's a 2-1 hockey game.
He's moved closer to the hash marks. He's looking to the bench, and they score!
Penalty-killing Rangers, but they just back off enough, and that's a seeing eye wrister through traffic by Redmick, his second of an American team would hope.
Chance for the Spitfires, and a score! Welcome to Windsor, Brett Harrison.
For Brett Harrison in his first game with the Spitfires, this is going to make general manager Bill Bowler feel really good. Look at him time that one nicely.
The crossbar, Locus. A third Spitfire shorthanded goal. Empty netter, and it will count this time. Hold up your celebrations.
Trying to make a move, stopped by Harrison now. Maggio has a break. Matt Maggio breaking in for Windsor. Maggio, forehand, scores! Spitfires captain Matt Maggio scores the goal, and the Spitfires are on the board. It's now 6-1.
Right side trying to feed Harrison. Comes along in front. And a score! Fires give him 18 on the season.
It's a nice little passing play here. Watch Maggio, little toe drag into space. Goes under Harrison's stick there, but he's ready for it back.
Swiss. And did the gritty. Now a chance. Maggio up the gun. Scores!
Brought pass on the breakout. Maggio's got his head up. And you notice Smith falling and then as he's coming through the neutral zone.
Played off the near side while Theo Hill steps into Maggio. Maggio's got the puck. Look out. Here he comes. Back down low. In front. Shot. They score. Shane Wright. A power play goal. Brilliant passing play from Harrison.
Seconds anyways or more.
On 2 occasions.
Oh, here's a chance. Maggio shoots, scores. He beats Brett Brochu.
Bonk. Along with Mayu, backhander toward the net, knocked down by Mayu up along the right side. And here's a chance for the Spitfires to lock it home.
Blind Harrison quickly over to Maggio. Maggio turns away. Maggio opens some ice for Holmes now. His shot down a way out to make the save. Renwick moves to Maggio once again. There he goes. Maggio, the Magic Man, ties it at 2.
On the entry, and it's Renwick here that's going to get this puck and pop it into space to Maggio. Here, and he'll take it crisply, pull it underneath the triangle, and beat Downey blocker side to tie the hockey game.
In over the line, Greentree reaches. He'll slice one through, and he'll score! Greentree
himself in there. We showed him earlier in the neutral zone on the last goal by Jacob Millette, make a nice shrewd play. And here's Maggio with a little spinorama and gets his feet moving. As you said, Mac, he's going to spit it wide here. Now watch this drag. He's going to drag it into space, and he's going to shoot it right through the legs of that defenseman. And
he'll turn it around for Windsor. Comes back to the blue line. Passing it forward. Maggio settles it down and scores! The captain of the Windsor Spitfires, Matthew Maggio, finds a hole in Thornton.
Here's a chance for Maggio turning around Parfeniak. Maggio, one hand scores! Matthew Maggio protecting the puck away from Parfeniak, slides it underneath Bickle, and just like that, response from the Spitfire. At Harrison's spot. Possible break here. Maggio up ahead. Maggio waits, fires, scores! Second of the game for Matthew Maggio. He sits alone in the OHL goal-scoring lead now with
Maggio working his way into the middle of the ice. Drops it for Joe Dwan, a shot. Kicked aside. The rebound, they score.
Get the puck to Maggio. This guy's a right-handed shot. Nice little drop pass back to the D-man. Jodouin gets it on target. Big juice.
Over to the far side. Harrison is there as well. Greentree right in front. And
Spits come back. Here's Maggio. Maggio drops it off to Millette. Back to Maggio in front with a shot. He scores. Matthew Maggio with 1 minute to go in the period makes it a 3-2. Windsor hustles over to keep possession. Looking for a shot. Renwick to the circle. Centering pass. They score. Millette parked in front. Gets it past Ivanov, and the Windsor Spitfires take a 4-2 lead. He was going to the net, and back comes Jodwin with the puck. He'll shoot it in. And Spitfires quickly make a change. Here's a turnover in Greyhound territory. A chance, they score! Brett Harrison takes advantage of a turnover deep in Greyhound.
Brett Harrison, Shane Wright back in the lineup.
Playoffs, obviously, but scored their way out of trouble.
Scores! Maggio Magic!
Spend enough time on the kind of season this guy's having. We talk about him down low and off the rush, and here's a good indication of what he can do.
Leo back into the corner. Caden Carlisle will watch him. Maggio swoops in. Centering pass goes by Greentree all the way back to Jodwin. He'll score! James Jodwin sneaks one through.
This one from the blue line. Little half snapper comes through. A maze of people and legs, and he walks into one and then fires it right back through that same maze of people.
Maggio watches his man. Now Greentree. Greentree with a break. Moves it to the middle. Here's Maggio. Scores! Dagger for the Spitfires with 3:37 left. Gets it over to Maggio now. Maggio slices over to Harrison. Bouncing puck right to the crease. That'll wave it off, and now it's in. The Spitfires will score. And Maggio, the captain, back to the middle. Maggio fakes the pass and then slings it in on goal. he scores!
I think it's one that Drobeck would want to have back here. Maggio looks like he wants to just pass this across the crease down low to Millette.
And now the Spitfires come away. 3. Maggio, empty net, scores! Picks the corner!
Far down.
12 minutes gone to the first here. Spitfires have sent 7 in on Chenard so far, and he's been up to task. Millette's going to center right on the stick, and they'll score! Matthew Maggio! And the Spitfires take flight.
Finished the scoring for the Spitfires last night with an empty netter. And he finds that area that just seems to be unoccupied by the attack defense tonight. He darts in there, gets the nice pass, and quickly snaps this thing high over Chouinard.
Defenseman. And now Millette's got Maggio behind him. Dishes off. Here's a chance. Scores! Aiden Castle! And 3 points on the night. He controls down low. Centering scores! Greentree with the upstairs snipe! And that's a 4-point night. On another one here. For Jodwin. Jodwin's going to skate down the wing. Jodwin to the side of the net. They'll score! Is that Davis? Did he get us first? It looks like it. And the Spitfires 8-1.
Maggio now. What a play that was to get it over to Millette. Near side Harrison. Back in front Maggio! And they score! Following up on the play was Harrison. Point number 80 for Maggio, and we're tied at 2. Harrison, another great touch pass. Millette cutting in. He scores! Brett Harrison, another beauty of a feed. Jacob Millette finishes it off again. 7-3 Windsor. Insult to injury now for the Firebirds. Another beautiful pass and a 5.
So that right-handed shot. Taken away from him. Harrison centering in front. Maggio loose puck. Puck still down and they'll score! The greatest show on ice for the Spitfires! Offensive explosion for him. Here's Maggio in front of the net. Whoa, buddy! What a play. Millette right in front. Harrison. Maggio had eyes for the net there off the glove of Cranley. Comes to the line. He moves it for Christopoulos. Quickly over to Maggio. Maggio back for Harrison. Scores! A power play goal, and the Spitfires take flight. Off guard. Now it's Maggio. Back to Dionisio. Back for Maggio. Dionisio tees the shot up. It rips wide. Loose puck. Scores again on the power play. Christopoulos back in the net. The wall. Back for Maggio to the middle of the ice. Scores! Matthew Maggio!
Brett Harrison and Captain Matthew Maggio, they stayed on the puck. They've got 3 or 4 Firebirds around them in close quarters, but they were able to...
Controls the pace, back into the line. Curry in behind him onto an empty wing. Heads up, Maggio to Harrison. Breakaway, overtime. Dagger and scores. Hat-trick, Spits win.
2, here's a chance. Maggio coming in, all alone, backhand scores. 2-1 Windsor Spitfires.
Zone goal, centering pass out in front, Maye, they score! Matthew Maggio cleaning up the mess.
Maggio cuts into the slot. Good stick check there off Gavlin. Shot through traffic, they score! Over the net.
Use whatever you need to stop it.
Loose puck in the slot. There's a redirect, they score. There's a subtle Shane Wright goal. The assist going to Maggio. Went off the stick of Maggio. Pierre gets it back to Maggio, scores! 6 seconds left, and the Spitfires go up 4-1. Here point, Maggio will settle it down. Shot through traffic, they score! I think that was Matthew Maggio. Got
Dionisio now. Maggio walking in. Maggio cross ice it goes. Millette. Dionisio fires and scores. And finally the Spits are on the board.
Cristoforo feeds Maggio. He's just going to move it ahead. It's Dionisio. 2 down for the Spitfires. Dionisio scored another one. Spitfires have some life. Back to Castle. Castle down for Cristoforo to the middle of the ice. Spitfires scored another one. Matthew Maggio, 5-4.
Oh, there's Maggio right between the hash marks in the slots.
In a row for Patrick Lever. He's holding the fort down right now. Threatening again. Another big save, Lever, and the rebound. They score. Lever did everything he could to keep that puck out. Tree back to Dionisio. Maggio across the ice to right. Scores! Straight right the goal. Matthew Maggio. Going to be Maggio trying to get one in on goal. A weak shot stopped by Vandenberg down to the butterfly. Up the wall, back for Holmes. In he scores!
As the Spitfires come out and start the second period with some offensive zone pressure in the Kitchener Rangers zone. And he takes this feedback.
Spitfires collapse, and it's Dionisio. Playing forward now, trying to get some offense going. Maggio scores! Maggio magic, and the Spitfires have tied it at 3.
Up to life here on this latest goal. One shy of 50 now for team captain Matthew Maggio.
Dionisio trying to send it between the legs to Maggio. He does. Maggio thought about scooping that. Here's right to the line and in! And the Spitfires get the lead back. Saginaw gets back to that game. Here's Maggio in all alone. Maggio! 5-0 for Maggio!
The Windsor captain with some good speed across the line. All alone is Millette going in on goal. The return pass, he scores! Matthew Maggio bangs it into the open corner. It is intercepted at center ice by Harrison, who leaves it for Jodwin. Across the line, back to Maggio. There's a shot, he scores! Shane Wright with a quick shot from the face-off circle.
Her on the shelf at all.
Dished ahead, here's Maggio, 2 for the Spitfires. Cristofaro, Maggio snipes and scores!
This puck, that's his 52nd of the year. He's now alone in 7th place behind.
Didn't get much of it. All the way back for Maggio. He'll step into his shot. Ricochets in front of the score! Christopoulos on the doorstep, and the Spitfires are up by 1:10 left in the penalty, I should say, down here in the third period. 4-1. Shane Wright, the Seattle pick, onto the wing for Maggio. Maggio sifts through. It's loose for Wright. Wright tries to get it to Christopoulos. Backhand, Bowen scores! Christopoulos is pointing at Maggio. Who's going to get it? And I think it's going to be Matthew Maggio.
It is. Matthew Maggio gets the power play marker here to bring the Spitfires back within.
It's Maggio off the bench. Into the play. Here's Harrison. Harrison slowly over for Wright. Wright back for Maggio. Middle of the ice. His shot just over the glove. Wrap around. Scores! The Spitfires get one back. Shane Wright.
Sop in a battle. Wright can't get his stick on a chance. Maggio scores! On the power play with 20 seconds left.
Sop did his best to try and get there to finish it off, but instead the Windsor Spitfires work it away and into the slot.